And hello and welcome to Lakota West High School for first round of sectional boys action in Division I. It's going to be the Fighting Owls of Mount Healthy High School against the Tigers of Loveland High School. Hello, I am Bill Bretz. Right now I'm doing this solo today, so bear with me today. So Bill Bretz, I'm doing everything here. So, but I'm not doing the camera work because that's our great camera crew here. But we've got a 14th and a 15th seed into this game, and we don't normally do first round games, but the reason we did this one is because they both evenly matched and they both have kind of ICRC connections here. Mount Healthy comes in from the Southwest Ohio Conference. The Owls were the champions of the conference, their first outright championship in the SWOC. They did share a championship a few years back with Northwest. They come in 15-7 and 11-1 was their league record. They are coached by Adair Carmichael. And we would congratulate Coach Carmichael because he was Coach of the Year in the SWOC. Coming out of the Eastern Conference, Eastern Cincinnati Conference is Loveland Tigers. They come in 12-10, 7-7 overall, coached by Ron Rice. The Tigers, they are coming in as the 15th seed. Interesting, both of these teams have gone opposite directions right now. Mount Healthy has come in on kind of a losing streak and Loveland on a winning streak, or vice versa here. We're going to step out here for just a moment. We will be back for the introductions and the play-by-play.
Opioid dependence can happen after just 5 days. Know the truth, spread the truth.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Ohio. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the Ohio Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Comets win! There's a nice feed by Hunter! And Baisley with the rip. Dean Larry, you got to load that one up. Hey, hey!
Oh, got a little wink action there.
Hey! And set. Good! The Warriors in the state final!
And Bill Bretz back here at Lakota West High School, first round action, Division I boys. As I said before the break there, Loveland comes into this game on a bit of on a losing streak. They've only won 1 out of their last 7 games. It wasn't anything particular other than the quirk of the schedule right there. Mount Healthy's won 4 of their last 5 regular season games. So Loveland is the visiting team because they're the lower seed, so Mount Healthy will be the home team. Loveland Tigers will be starting number 10, a 5'11 junior, Colin Hedgepeth. They will be starting number 13, Jalen Greiser. He's 14.9 a game. He's leading scorer for the Tigers. Gabe Rubio, a 6'3 senior. Matt Toigo, a 6'3 senior. He's averaging 10.9 a game. And Ian Cox, a 6'1 junior from Mount Healthy. The Owls will be starting Justin Abrams. He's a senior. Colin Tolbert, a 5'8 freshman for the Owls. Shadon Mathis, a 5'8 senior. Tavion Elliott, a 6'3 junior, and Brandon Lanier, a 6'3 junior. The tip goes to the Tigers. Our officials, Matt Velton, Angelo Zolotalis, and Nick Broomfield. Started here. This is first round. The math is easy. Loser goes home, winner goes on to the next round here because we are in playoff time, and Loveland loses ball out of bounds. So, or Mount Healthy loses ball out of bounds. The Tigers have the ball. And that is blocked. Blocked by Justin Abrams for the Owls. Owls are in their home white. The Tigers are in their away black and orange. Three-point attempt and drilled by Ashaden Mathis. He has his first 3 points of the game. He averages 13 a game. And we'll see this again, and it was beautiful. Worked it around. It was Justin Abrams with the assist and drained by Mathis. So the Owls are on the board first. Loveland with ball, working around the perimeter there. Almost stolen by Abrams. Shot, baseline shot, no good. Taken. Offensive rebound, though, by Toigo, but Loveland loses it. Back over the Mount Healthy now. We have played just over a minute of this first quarter. Glad you have joined us here in ICRC-TV on this Saturday late afternoon. This is one of 3 games to be played in this gym tonight. First of 3. Oh, nice little spin move by in the paint and put in by Brandon Lanier. Nice move by Lanier in the paint. Loveland with the ball. Mount Healthy with the lead. Kreiser had the ball. And baseline shot off the rim. Kreiser tips it away and gets the ball back now for the Tiger. He takes a 3-point shot off the rim. Another tip, controlled by Ian Cox. And now another 3-point attempt. Third one, no good, and finally, Brandon Lanier comes down with the rebound. So 3 attempts, 3 3-point attempts by the Tigers. They come up short. There's a try to reverse layup underneath by Tavion Elliott. And lost out of bounds. Approaching 5-minute mark of this first quarter. Owls are pitching a shutout at this point in time. Loveland trying to do something about that. Finally, 3-point put in by Jalen Greiser. He has his first points, and the first points for the Tigers. Greiser, 36% 3-point shooter, and that misses everything by Mathis. And foul coming up. Mount Healthy was looking for the charge, but instead the foul was on Mathis. Ashaden Mathis picks up the foul. That's the first foul of the ball game. Loveland with the ball under the basket now. Tigers turnaround, and that is put in and good by Geiser again. Or Toigo. They're going to give it to Toigo on that one. We're kind of sitting up high here. And, oh, that's made it look too easy for Lanier. He has his 4th point. Or Elliott? No, I'm sorry, that was Elliott. As I said, we are sitting up in the stands here, so were not really right at the action there, but that was by Gabe Rubio. So now the teams are trading baskets, and it's a 7-7 ball game. Each team has 2 baskets and 1 3-pointer. Under 4 minutes to go now in the first quarter. Quick quarter so far. Well, I don't think we have had a stoppage yet. And shot was taken by Abrams. And foul looks like the foul on Gabe Rubio. Here's a replay again, and that was a shooting shot. Foul.
Shooting 2 for the Owls, Justin Abrams.
Justin Abrams, a 50% foul shooter. Senior misses his first one.
Checking in for the Tigers, number 4,
Alex Sooth is in the game, number 4. He's a 6'4" junior for Loveland. He replaces Rubio. Second shot, good by Abrams, his first point. Gives the Owls a 1-point lead. Greiser bringing the ball over the timeline, and a shot, 3-point shot again from the baseline. And as Greiser, he's got his second 3-pointer. Gives the Loveland their first lead now at 10-8. There's Lanier underneath, and he's double teamed this time. Drive into paint, put up, shot is no good by Tolbert. And put back in by Tavion Elliott, though. He gets an offensive rebound. Ties the ball game at 10-all. Number 5, Trip Toll is in the game. He's a 6-foot junior. And he gives Toigo a little rest time on the bench. It's a drive into paint. No good. Drive was by Cox, but rolls off the rim. Tolbert. Tolbert's a 5'8" freshman. Back the other direction comes Cox, short on the layup, and a real battle underneath, and I think a foul's going to be coming up. Colin Hedgepeth picks up the foul. Hedgepeth did a little push out of bounds. And he pushed Tolbert completely out of bounds. And he picks up the foul. Loveland in a 2-3 zone. Mathis over to Tolbert. He played almost 6 minutes, and Mount Healthy is yet to make a substitution. And there's a tip, and it's put in. And that's King Chambers picks up. I beg your pardon, King Chambers is a 6'3" senior in the game. They do have a substitution in there, and he scores off the bench. And Chambers knocks the ball away, a scramble underneath. It's going to be a possession call. And I don't see the possession clock over there, so I want to see where it goes. So King Chambers doing a good job coming off the bench for Mount Healthy there. Ties up Cox. Possession did go to the Tigers. Brendan Faust is in the game now for Loveland, number 11. Faust with the ball. There's a long three-pointer taken by Greiser. He's had 2 of them, missed that one. Approaching the minute mark, there's Lanier, baseline. Off the rim, battle for rebound. It's picked up by Loveland. And Greiser did not get it, but the follow-up is put in by Toigo. Nice job for Toigo on the follow-up. Second chance points. So far, I believe Loveland has 4 of those. Tie ball game here with 35 seconds to go here in the first quarter. You probably expect that between number 14 and number 15 seeds. Mount Healthy looks like now they're going to play for the last shot. And Loveland stays in that 2-3 zone. They're not going to force the issue right now. Under 20 seconds. Right now, Colin Tolbert just hold on to it. Now they're making the move. Shot, that's a hurry-up shot. No good. Underneath, battle, and Loveland picks up the ball, and we're going to go to the end of the first quarter. It was a quick first quarter here at Lakota West High School with the score 12-12. We're going to step out for just a moment. We'll be back for second quarter action. Don't go away.
Made her college years possible, opening that education savings account when she was little, spearheading campus tours, and deciphering financial aid. If you can ace planning for college, you can do it for retirement. Get on track with tips at aceyourretirement.org.
And we're back here at Lakota West High School. Bill Bretz, glad you joined us. We have a tie ball game here between Mount Healthy and Loveland. These two teams are familiar with each other some years ago. Both of them were from the old FAVC conference, and they have not played each other since that conference dissolved in 2012. So the first time these two teams have played. Of course, the ECC is on the far eastern side of the city. The SWOC, most of their teams are on the western side. And we have a travel coming up. Travel called on King Chambers. The winner will go on to play Turpin, who gets a first-round bye. That game will take place in this gym next Thursday. That'll be on the 28th, of February. Each one of these teams lost their first-round game last year. And shot put up and in. Nice job by Jalen Greiser. He gets his 8th point, and he is fouled. Tavion Elliott picks up the foul. Nice move, Elliott with the foul from behind. And Jalen Greiser, who's an 81% foul shooter, has now his 9th point and has given the Tigers the biggest lead. You're going to notice Ron Rice, the coach at Loveland over there, he's got a boot on his right leg, right foot. It has something to do with his son and a dirt bike, from what I understand. Hope he heals. It's not slowing him down over there, watching him from the bench. Tigers, baseline, no good. Three-pointer. Lanier with the rebound, or Elliott with the rebound. Oh, that is stolen by Faust. Could not control it. Out of bounds, so it's going to go back to the Owls. Chris Simmons in game, as number 23, a 6-foot senior. It's in the game. He averages 9.5 a game. He's seen his first action, and Lanier back in the ball game for the Owls. Owls with the ball. They're down 3 right now. There's Lanier. And They've called the foul on Lanier, offensive foul on Brandon Lanier. Let's see what he did underneath the basket. There you go. Using the elbow right there. And that was the foul, so that is his first foul, third on the Owls. Loveland has 2. Also in the game now for Trip Willis for a Loveland 0. And foul steals it right back for the Tigers. There's a drive, stripped away, but put back in by Toigo. Now Toigo has 6 points now. Largest lead now for the Tigers at 5 points. There's a shot underneath. Nice move underneath there by Abrams. Justin Abrams gets fouled. Gabe Rubio picks up his second foul for the Tigers, so he's going to be seeing some bench time. Abrams makes the foul shot. He's 2 for 3 from the foul line. He has 4 points. Rubio comes out. Greiser comes back in for the Tigers. They're up by 2, and we got an over and back. Trip Toll caught the ball on the offensive side, but went back over to the defensive side. Don't see that very often. Colin Tolbert, freshman. Loveland stays in that 2-3 zone. Cross court, shot taken. And shot is good too by Chris Simmons off the bench. As he scores 9.5 in the game. Loveland trying to go back the other direction, and they get the offensive rebound, but now taken away by Simmons. Oh, no, alone underneath the basket, made it look easy underneath. There's Justin Abrams. And Ron Rice is going to take a timeout here. We're going to look at the last 3 shots here that have been taken. Last three-pointer here, I'm sorry, last three-pointer. So the Tigers are up, the Tigers were up by 5 points. But the Owls have an 8-0 run going right now. Abrams, we counted that as a 2 on my book, actually was a 3-pointer. So Abrams now has 7 points. He averages 4.8 a game. So Mount Healthy 8-0 run now is taking a 3-point lead. They're in the man-to-man defense. Three-point, and rolls off the rim. Tolbert with the rebound. Brings the ball over the timeline now. He sets up that offense. That freshman runs the offense. Very impressive here for Mount Healthy. Looking underneath, trying to get that good percentage shot, and Abrams does. He's on fire right now. 8 points in this quarter, 9 for the game. 10-point run now for the Owls. Lanier with the rebound. Loveland steals it back. I think a little sloppy on that last play. Reiser, that is poked away by Lanier. And finally controlled by Abrams. He gives it over to Tolbert. It's off of the Loveland player.
Checking in for the Tigers, number 38.
You see Lanier's block coming up here and on the other end. Jalen thought he had a lane there, but there was, at the last second there, as Lanier knocks the ball away. Simmons, long three-pointer, drills it. Chris Simmons, 5 points off the bench here. Mount Healthy now has a 13-point run. Loveland scored the first 5 points of this quarter, and the last 13 been scored by the Owls. Another miss, but an offensive rebound now. And stolen by Tolbert. Tolbert trying to go coast to coast. Couldn't get to the fall. Offensive rebound by Simmons, but see what they're to say right now. Yeah, it was in the last touch by by Loveland. So Mathis is going to trigger it in. Out to Tolbert. Tigers have been in that zone the whole game. Shot is missed. Toygo with the rebound. Foul coming up.
Fouls number 23, Chris Simmons.
Chris Simmons picks up his first foul, and that is the fourth for Mount Healthy. Loveland sitting with 3 fouls right now. 2 of those on Gabe Rubio. Hedgepen. Back out to Cox. Cox being guarded by Simmons. And he gets it way outside now. To Bryson. 3-pointer. That's good by Alex Soth. Alex Soth, the junior, picks up his first 3 points and breaks that 13-0 run. Tigers down 5. Tolbert loses it. Picked up on the other end by Hedgepeth. And he drives to the basket and is going to be fouled. He's going to the line.
Fouls number 10, Colin Tolbert.
Colin Tolbert picks up the foul. That's his first. That's team's 5th. And that will put Hedgepeth at the line. He's a 52% foul shooter. On a 5'4" junior. And gets his first point. He averages just under 4 a game. Gabe Rubio back in the ball game playing with 2 fouls. Trip toll in the game. Second one is no good. Mount Healthy with the rebound. 4-point lead now for the Owls. Approaching about the 125 mark. And Derek Carmichael wants to take a timeout. He's in his 4th year at Mount Healthy as a head coach. Been coaching for 25 years now. There, so he's got plenty of coaching experience. As they said, these 2 teams were together in the FAVC for many, many years, but when the FAVC broke up, it broke into a couple of different leagues, and those 2 leagues were the Eastern Cincinnati Conference and the Southwest Ohio Conference. The ECC is going to be growing, though. They have 8 teams now. They're going to grow by 3 more by the 2020-2021 season. They're picking up Lebanon from the GWAC, picking up Little Miami from the Southwest Ohio Conference, and Winton Woods, who was in the old FAVC but has been independent the last few years. They're now going to have a conference here. It's going to make a pretty tough conference. The shot was no good, but last touch by the Tigers. So Mathis going to trigger it in from under the basket out to Tolbert. Simmons over the Mathis, back to Tolbert again. 50 seconds go now. Being challenged by the Tigers. Oh, nice little move by Mathis, but just would not drop. And we got a foul coming up. The foul is on. Shaden Mathis picks up his second foul, so he has 2 fouls. Let's see if Coach Carmichael is going to let him sit on the bench here. He is coming out. As we see number 12, Demario Williams, a 5'6" junior, coming in for the first time. Mathis gonna take a seat on the bench. 35 seconds to go. And Angelo all right, well, he called what he said is the players were a little bit too close there. But all right, now we're going. Loveland got the ball here. Down 4. And a tie ball game at the end of the first quarter. And a ball out of bounds, and we have a foul coming up. We see the foul was Justin Abram pick up the foul there. You can see the foul. And that's going to put Jalen Greiser at the line.
The Tigers are now in the bonus, and at the line, Jalen Greiser.
So Jalen Greiser finally 1-1 with 16.5 seconds to go here. Greiser got his first foul shot. You're 81%, you're almost Mr. Automatic. Hope we didn't jinx him right there. He does have double figures now with 10 points.
This is the bonus.
You see Mathis back in the ball game. He's playing with 2 fouls. Nice little touch by Greiser. He's got 11 points now. Owls up by 2 with 11 seconds to go. Tolbert. He's being guarded by Hedgepeth. Tolbert's going to take a shot, and he's got it. The freshman, Colin Tolbert, had not scored the whole game. Gets his first basket here right at the buzzer here as Mount Healthy goes into the locker room with a 27-23 lead over Loveland. We're going to see some of the highlights of the first half, and we will be back for second half action. Don't go away.
As a participant, broadcaster, parent, and fan. And believe me, I've seen my share of unsporting behavior. The purpose of school sports is for kids to have fun, develop their skills, and learn lessons that will last a lifetime. So when you attend a school contest, please keep that in mind. Remember to behave in a way that reflects positively on your child, your school, and your community. Let's respect the game.
This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association.
It's a short ride from your neighborhood to your naturehood. To find a neighborhood park or green space near you, visit discovertheforest.org.
I'll be right back. Hi! You think you're probably sober?
Yeah.
But you're thinking about taking the back roads home, just in case. If you're probably sober, then why would you do that? Good choice.
Probably okay isn't okay. If you see a warning sign, stop and call a cab, a car, or a friend.
That's a full glass of wine. I'll be chatting you later.
The color in my garden keeps the pink in my cheeks. I was very independent and thought I could take care of myself. I fell and I had to have Meals on Wheels. They're my savior. My name is Lola Silvestri. America, let's do lunch.
Drop off a hot meal and say hello. Volunteer by donating your lunch break at americaletsdolunch.org.
There's no better feeling than to be a part of a fire department. This is a family.
Police officer, it's a great job. It really is. You never know what you're going to get. You never know who you're going to help.
We're forgetting what's going on outside. We're focusing on what's going on in here, and we're all family.
This idea of a family academy, connecting families to talk about relevant issues.
Unbelievable. Milford has stormed all the way back in this football game.
The Warriors in the state finals! State finals! Ohio Wesleyan, here we go!
And it's up to every one of you all to keep this going and carry the torch. I hope you will do that. Thank you.
And welcome back to Lakota West High School. Bill Brett's Division I boys. First round of the sectionals here. We got ourselves a good game here tonight between the Loveland Tigers and the Mount Healthy Owls. The Owls are up by 2 points. Nice balanced scoring here between 9 players. Justin Abrams leading away with 9 points. Colin Tolbert got his only basket. He was leading that offense there. He works that offense. Got his only basket right at the buzzer there. Shondo Mathis has 3 points. Chris Simmons 5 points off the bench. Tavion Elliott has 4 points. Brandon Lanier has 2 points. King Chambers 2 points off the bench for the Tigers. Alex Smith has a 3-pointer. Colin Hedgepeth has a point. Gabe Rubio 2 points. Matt Toigo 6 points, leading scorer of the game. Jalen Greiser with 11 points. So he said this is the first of 3 games in this gym tonight. Actually, if you look at the brackets, the second game was supposed to be Winton Woods Lakota West, but you cannot play on your home court. So they moved that game to Hamilton, and they took the Hamilton game, which would be the Elder Panthers, Edgewood Cougars. That'll be the second game here tonight. And then the third game here tonight will be Fairfield versus West Claremont, as the West Claremont Wolves are starting their first playoffs as West Claremont. Of course, that's the old Amelia Glen Estee school. And I think what happened is they started the action here and they hadn't cleared the clock yet. So now they're ready to go here. We'll be running back those playback times at the end of this quarter. So Mount Healthy with the possession. Tolbert trying to get his second basket in a row. And Ian Cox picks up his first foul, and the first foul of the quarter comes with about 4 seconds into the quarter. Tolbert got his first foul shot. He's got 3 straight points here. He's 61% from the foul line. 5'8" freshman. Pretty impressive tonight. Misses that one to Lanier, though. Offensive rebound and given off to Abrams, and he's in double figures. So just like that, Mount Healthy's back to a 7-point lead. He had a 13-0 run in the second quarter to take the lead. Shot taken, second chance point, so Ian Cox, his first basket. Shot was missed, but Cox puts it back in. Lanier, and that's going to be a reach-in foul on Greiser. That's his first, and that's a team second.
Foul number 13, Jalen Greiser.
Greiser picks up for his foul number 1, and so the Tigers with 2 quick fouls here in the third quarter.
And for the Tigers, number 11, Brenton Faust.
Brenton Faust back in the ball game. Faust gave some good minutes here for Coach Rice in the second quarter. And that's his rewards. Get back in the ball game. And Abrams, quick move to the basket. He now has 4 in this quarter and 13 for the game. And a 7-point lead. And that shot's no good because we had the foul coming up before the shot. Brandon Lanier picks up the foul. That's his second. First of this half for Mount Healthy. Hedgepeth back in the ball game for the Tigers. Triggered the ball inbounds. Cox drive, he kicks it back out, and it's stolen by Tolbert, or stolen by Mathis. Ian Cox picks up the foul on the other end. That's Cox's second foul. He's got 2 quick fouls now in the first minute or so of this quarter, and that puts Colin Tolbert back at the line. He gets that one. He's 2 for 3. Cox is going to come out of the game. Back in for Loveland is Trip Toll, Jr. Second attempt now by Tolbert. Got him back, both. It's 3 for 4, and he has 6 points. 5 points. 9-point lead. Matches the largest lead of the night here for Mount Healthy. Mount Healthy in a man-to-man. In the paint, and gets a nice little shooter roll for Jalen Greiser. He has his 13th point. Greiser's high this season's 27. That was against Indian Hill. As he said, they had a tough end of their season. They closed out their season losing 6 of the 7. The one game they did win was against Indian Hill. There's a shot. I tell you what, Brandon Lanier just muscled his way into that basket. His 4th point. Foul, and we have a foul coming up. Fouls kicks it off to Greiser.
Fouls number 31,
Tavion Elliott picks up his 2nd foul. Actually, he picks up his 3rd foul. He has 3 fouls now, Elliott. Toigo at the line. 68% foul shooter. He misses the first one. Alex Soth back in the ball game for the Tigers. Gets a second one. Toigo has 7 now. Mathis back to Tolbert. Tolbert drives. And that's not going to be a shooting shot. He was fouled on the floor. Hedgepeth picks up his 2nd foul. 4 fouls now for Loveland. First 2.5 minutes of this quarter. Mathis, high arcing shot. Does not fall. Rebounded out by Greiser. Up the floor now to Toll. Toll. And Toll falls down. He was out. I think they're saying he was out of bounds.
Fouls number 15.
Oh, no. That was Toigo fouled. That's his first. That's the team's 5th. So 5 fouls in less than 3 minutes of the quarter here. Faust knocks it out of bounds on the end. Actually, he's knocked it off of a Mount Healthy player. So Loveland, they could not capitalize on that. Quickly the other direction. A little reverse layup by Abrams. That's no good. Now back this direction. Three-point shot, no good. Tolbert with the rebound, leads it out to Simmons, and Chris Simmons with the basket. And Mount Healthy's going to call a timeout, so Adair Collarmichael wants to call a timeout. His team's up double digits here for the first time tonight, 38-28. You saw at the beginning of the game tonight, and I'll tell you this, and we're going to probably see it again too. ICRC-TV is looking for volunteers, and I tell you from experience, I've been with them for many, many years. It's a great experience to be with these guys out here coming out to these golf, not only the sporting contests, but they do all kinds of stuff here, from anything from the political to the to doing stuff at schools. You can get a hold of Jason at ICRC-TV.com. 772-4272 is that phone number. Come out here. We have such a great camera crew this year. This has been one of the best years for camera crews I think we've had. Josh Simstruff and Dean Lowry are guys who, as Greiser gets another basket there, are guys who come out here to these games, do a great job. Of course, Jason Dudley, Justin is the evil twin. Jason Dudley is the main man producing back there at ICRC. He comes out too, he's been out a few times. And Loveland picks up a foul. Let's see if this is going to be over and back. No, it's not. A real tie-up in here. Tolbert was laying on the floor there, and it looked like there was going to be a tie-up between him and Fouls, but he calls a timeout. And meanwhile, the Tigers have picked up their 6th foul. Did not see who that foul was on, but the last foul, but it's on Trip Tolles, so that's his first. So they have 6 fouls, and we've not even played 4 minutes. We're going to see this again. This is Fouls. Look at Fouls catches up there. He's good speed for Fouls. They're battling on the floor, and Hobart decides to call the timeout, as you can see on the floor. Colin Tolbert has impressed me. A 5'8" freshman. I know it's the end of the season. You're not really got your freshman stripes off by this time. You see some people jamming in the stands right now. We're starting to fill up a little bit here with the other games coming up. But going back to Tolbert, he has impressed me quite a bit out here. He runs that offense for Mount Healthy. Derek Carmichael's got a good guy coming up here for the next 3 years. He averages about 8 a game. He has 6 in this game. Averages about 4 rebounds a game. Tolbert's going to try the double teaming. They break the double team, and we're going to have a foul before the shot. And that's going to be the 7th. Ian Cox picks up his 3rd foul. He's picked all 3 fouls in this quarter, and that's the 7th foul. We have not played 4 minutes of this quarter, and the Owls are going to be at the foul line the rest of the game. Shonda Mathis, 64% foul shooter, rolls it off. His first attempt tonight. Now Healthy only has 2 fouls. And has picked up the 3rd one right there. Justin Abram picked up his 2nd foul, and that's the 3rd for the puts Greiser at the line. You're 81%, you're almost Mr. Automatic. He's 4 for 4 tonight. He has 16 points. Five for 5, 17 points now for Greiser. A healthy 6-point lead. Mathis throws it in, and it's taken away by Greiser. Greiser, and that's going to be the old palming the ball. I don't know if they call it that anymore. We used to call it in the old days. Nevertheless, it's a violation. Mathis over the Tolbert. And that is taken away by Gabe Rubio. Rubio, nice little move to the basket. Gabe Rubio has a basket and one coming up. Chris Simmons picks up the foul. We'll see this Rubio with the steal. And Simmons coming in from the left side there with the foul. Gabe, only a 25% foul shooter. And that didn't look like a 25% foul shooter. He has now 5, brought his Tigers back within 3 now. They were down 10. They've run off 7 straight points. Long three-pointer, and it's good by Simmons. Chris Simmons is in double figures coming off the bench here for Mount Healthy. Back to a 6-point lead now for the Owls. Greiser in the paint, forces it up, and he is fouled again. Colin Tolbert's second foul. That's a 5th foul. Starting to build their foul total a little bit too. We will be running back those playback times at the end of this quarter. Have a pencil and pen ready. This time, Greiser rolls it off the rim there. Second attempt. He's got it. He's 7 for 7 from the line tonight. They're showing him with 21 points. I don't have him with 21 on my book, but I'll take that. I'm sure he'll take the 21. Tolbert. Mathis, back to Tolbert. Tolbert drives. Too high off. Tolbert, though, gets a second chance with offensive rebound. And Tolbert now has 15 points. And Mathis knocks the ball, slams the ball out of bounds. As Toigo was trying to go in for the basket, and Loveland will get the ball, but nice block by Mathis. Toigo triggering in. And that's your big guys underneath there that made the difference.
Checking in for the Owls, number 12, Mario Williams.
Mario Williams. DeMario Williams coming back in the ball game for Mount Healthy. You see this block coming up again. Slams the ball out of bounds here, under 2 minutes to go in this quarter. There's Faust with the baseline shot. A good offensive rebound put up. Another offensive rebound by the Tigers. And they still have the ball. Greiser underneath and got it. Has shown him with 23. And Greiser, I don't know if he had a shoe untied or something like that, but the officials called a stoppage of the clock here, so it will stay with the Owls. Owls have a 4-point lead. Jalen Greiser keeping the Loveland Tigers in the ball game there. Shot forced up by Lanier, and he is fouled.
Fouls number 13,
Greiser second. We'll see this again. Lanier, just a big guy underneath there. Lanier, 6'3" junior, but he is built in there. He is a big guy. Misses the foul shot, though. He's 54% foul shooter. Fouls coming out of the ball game for Loveland. Once again, some good minutes he is given. And gets a nice little bounce there for Lanier. Picks up his 5th point. Lanier averages about 10 a game. About 7 rebounds a game. Hedgepeth over to Greiser. Greiser. And the Jalen Greiser show. There he's got another basket. Now they're showing him with 25. 27's been his high. That was against Loveland. We got about 45 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. He's keeping the Tigers in the ball game. They're down 3. Abrams. Back over to Lanier. 25 seconds to go here. Mathis with the ball. Mathis being guarded by Toll. Now gets a screen. And off the screen goes Lanier. And Lanier with the shot off the rim. Out of bounds. It's going to stay down Mount Healthy side with 2.9 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. And triggering in, and they got to get the shot off. It's blocked, and it won't count. So we go to the 4th quarter with the Mount Healthy Owls hanging on to a 44-41 lead over the Loveland Tigers. Let's look at those playback times coming up. And while we're waiting for that, we will tell you that ICRC will be covering a lot of the tournament. I can't believe that the girls are only about a week away from that Super District tournament at Princeton High School. The 24th at 5:30 p.m., the 26th at 8:30 p.m., the 28th at 7 p.m., and March the 2nd at 12 p.m. And that will be the day of the Super District for the girls, Division I. That will be coming up at Princeton High School. I will assume that ICRC will be there. TV, usually we have teams there. As far as the boys go right now, the winners so far, Milford beat Harrison. Withrow has beat Northwest. Little Miami over Kings. Princeton beat Anderson so far in the tournament. Western Hills over Western Brown. And the Moeller Crusaders last night over the Middletown Middies. Moeller taking their first step to back-to-back state championships, the undefeated Moeller Crusaders. They're 22-0 on the season. We got ourselves a good one here. The winner of this game will go on to play Turpin in this gym next Thursday. Mount Healthy with the lead and the ball. Oh, nice job by Mathis to control that. To Tolbert. Being guarded by Hedgepeth. Leveling into the man-to-man now, and a drive by Mathis. Shondo Mathis has his 5th point, and that was a big one right there. 5-point lead. That's Penn over the trip Toll, still in the game. Reiser, 25 points, trying to get 27. Does it count? Yes. Greiser with the basket. Brandon Lanier picks up the foul. You can see there, Brandon Lanier's 2nd foul. Greiser 7 for 7, make that 8 for 8 from the line, and he now has a season high 28 points, career high 28 points now for Greiser. 2-point game now for Mount Healthy. Oh, Lanier, nice dish off to Abrams. Oh, man. Justin Abrams. He's leading that Mount Healthy team now. He has 17. Toll, no good on the 8-footer, out of bounds, and it's going to go back to Mount Healthy. I tell you, the big guy, Lanier, had a nice assist on that to Abrams. You see Brandon Lanier. Both teams scooting players in and out of this game right now. It's a fast-paced game. 6:40 to go. Mount Healthy up by 4, and they have the ball. Mathis into Tolbert. Tolbert in the paint. Toll with the block. Loveland back the other direction. Ian Cox is fouled and is going to go to the line. Asadon Mathis picks up the foul. That's his third. Cox gets the foul shot. Loveland in this half right now, they are 9 for 10. It's keeping them in the ball game. Cox gets them both. He's only a 38% foul shooter. Looked great on those two. He has 4 points now. Brenton Faust back in the ball game for Loveland. Doing a good job guarding Tolbert on that. Al's going to trigger it in. Mathis. And shot is up and in. Justin Abrams now has 19 points. Toll, three-pointer, got it. Or Soft, that's his second three-pointer, and that's a big one. It got them back within a point. All right, we're going to give a couple looks at that last one. Nice dish off by Faust, nothing but net. You see it from the ground level. And that's a big one. Alex Soft coming off the bench there, the junior. He has 2 three-pointers in this game. It's now a 1-point lead. And the timeout was called by Mount Healthy. They have 2 timeouts left. Loveland has 3 timeouts left. Possession clock, we just barely see the possession clock down there, but the possession is in Loveland's favor right now. Fouls right now, Loveland has 8, Mount Healthy has 7. Mount Healthy now with the ball in a 1-point lead. They had as much as a 10-point lead in this half. Abrams off the backboard and in. Abrams now is over 20 points. They're showing him at 18, so we'll give him 18. And Simmons picks up the foul. It's his third. It's going to put Toigo at the line.
Loveland is now in the bonus game, shooting to 1-1. Back to
Toigo misses the front end of that. And a travel on Mount Healthy on the ensuing rebound. Trip Toll back in the ball game. Simmons with the rebound. Oh, there he is. He took the steps right there as he coming off of the rebound. Loveland now. There's a 3-point attempt, no good. Scramble out of bounds. It's going to go to Mount Healthy. They're trying to tie the ball game. And Cox back in the ball game. Trip Toll takes a seat on the bench. 9:20 to go. Mathis gonna take step back for the 3-pointer. No good. Rebound by Simmons in the paint. No good off and finally taken by Greiser. And he gives it off to Faust. Toigo, and taken away. Back the other direction now, Simmons. Simmons, easy layup for Simmons now. He has 12 points off the bench for Mount Healthy. Back to a 5-point lead now for the Owls. These teams are trying to do something they didn't do last year, and that's move on to the second round. Both of them lost last year in first round. Justin Abrams picked up the foul. Control back in the ball game. Mount Healthy lost to Elder last year. 11 lost to St. X in first round. So somebody's going to break that streak this year. As we see Jalen Greiser back at the foul line and doing what he's been doing all night, and that's making those foul shots. 9 out of 9. That 81% foul shooting is going to improve tonight. Makes it look easy. He has 30 now on the game. Back to a 3-point lead. He has 30 of his team's 51 points. Mathis loses the ball. There's a tie up underneath there. They're going to call possession. Possession's going to go to Loveland.
Checking in for Mount Healthy, Colin Walls.
Colin Walls, a 5'8" senior coming in, and I believe this is Colin Walls' first minutes here in the game. For Mount Healthy, it's number 3. Trying to clean up the floor a little bit. I got a little help coming over here. Thanks to the Lakota West people here doing a great job of hosting us tonight in this building. We were at Lakota East for a girls game last week, now at West this week, and if you know anything about the Lakota schools, pretty much identical gyms except for the color scheme. Greiser gets the rolling in. He's got point number 32. Back to a 1-point lead now for the Owls. And the Loveland faithful getting a little bit louder now. Got ourselves a good first round game here in the playoffs tonight. And Wells could not hold on to the ball. And Loveland now with a chance to take their first lead since the first half. Hedgepeth. And the Tolles looking outside. The Greiser. Well, that's who you probably want to have your ball in the hands. He's been the hot hand this half. And taken away by Simmons. Simmons with the basket and the foul. Chris Simmons, 2 breakaway baskets in this quarter on 2 steals. Toigo picks up the foul, and you can see this again, Simmons. Simmons now. No good. Offensive rebound. Nice save by Mathis. Back to Simmons. Baseline 3-pointer, no good. Now, back the other direction comes Loveland. And they're going to call a foul. Looks like a Mathis. Asadon Mathis now picks up his 4th foul. So this is double bonus time now for Mac Toigo. Toigo's 1 for 3 in this half. He's the only person that's missed a foul shot from Loveland. He gets that one. That's a big one. 2-point lead. South back in the ball game for Loveland. Cox back in. And you see the 6'3" senior gets that one. 2 big foul shots. Back to a 1-point lead now with 3 minutes to go in this contest, in regulation at least. Didn't have very many people at the beginning of this game, but now with the other 2 games coming up here, this gym is filling up tonight. Alex Soth picks up his first foul. That puts Tolbert at the line. He's 3 for 4. That's a big one for him. Hedgepeth back in the ball game. Fouls out. So the coaches are playing the offense-defense strategy here. As Tolbert makes both of them. 7 points in the ball game, 5 for 6 from the line. 3-point lead. Cox. Hedgepeth. There's shot, no good off the rim. Offensive rebound though by Faust. Or Hedgepeth with the offensive rebound, but Loveland could not hold on to it. So Faust back in the ball game. Gabe Rubio back in the ball game. So Coach Reese is doing offense-defense here as far as switches. 2:20 to go. 3-point lead for Mount Healthy Owls. High off the rim, and they're going to call offensive foul on Abrams. That's his 4th foul. Let's see who took it for the Loveland Tigers. Looks like it was Cox that took the offensive foul. Hedgepeth back in the ball game now for Loveland. Fouls. He's still in. Fouls now kicks it back out. Under 2 minutes to go in the game. Tigers down by 3. And they lose the ball. Tolbert picks it up. The freshman. He's being guarded by Faust, but gets it over the timeline. Faust, reach-in foul. That'll be his first. So both teams are going to be in double bonus now for the rest of the night. Tolbert at the line where he's 5 for 6. And this is the front end of that one. Gets a second attempt now. Trip Toll, Alex Soft back in the ball game now for Loveland. Second attempt by Tolbert. Misses them both. Offensive rebound. Both teams have gone a little bit cold here in the last minute or so. Still a 3-point lead. A scramble underneath and picked up by Mount Healthy. And Chris Simmons tried to slam dunk and it went off the rim, and Loveland with the ball. Toll, 3-point off the top of the backboard. Almost put back up in by the Tigers, and now with a minute to go, Mathis with the ball. Owls with the lead. Reach-in foul by Hedgepeth. And that's going to put Colin Tolbert back at the line where he's missed his last 2. Now we see Simmons on the missed dunk. He's looking all the way, but just looks like too much in front. Abrams trying to get the ball in. We got a lane violation on on Tolbert. So that's 3 in a row he's missed. 4 in a row. But Loveland cannot take advantage of it. We've been stuck on this 58-55 now for about 2 minutes. 45 seconds to go. And that ball is stolen by Mathis. He loses it out of bounds. So we'll stay down Loveland side, 38.4 seconds to go. Hedgepeth, the drive. The basket was too deep underneath it, and we got a foul coming up. It's going to put him at the foul line. And it's going to be on Lanier. Oh, they're going to run Simmons. Okay, I thought it was going to be on Lanier, but Simmons, that's his 4th. All right, very important foul shot coming up here. Hedgepeth gets it. He's 1 for 3. There's the reach-in foul right there. All right, Colin Hedgepeth trying to get his Tigers back within 1 again. He does. Loveland calls a timeout. So if we reset the timeouts right now, each team has taken 3 timeouts. So each team has 2 left. The possession clock is in favor of the Owls right now. And how about Jalen Greiser? What a career game tonight, 32 points for him. Back the other direction here. How about Justin Abrams? He has 18. Chris Simmons, 15 off the bench for Mount Healthy. Owls trying to win their 16th game of the season. The Tigers trying to win their 13th game of the season. So Loveland coming back from a pretty bad year last year. They were 5-18 last year. They haven't had a winning season since 2016. Mount Healthy had a 16-win season last year. They were co-champs with Northwest back in 2015 in the SWOC. They were outright champs this year. Here we go, 34.7 seconds to go. Lanier triggering in to Tolbert. To Mathis, back to Tolbert. Tolbert being double teamed, almost taken away. Lanier thought about looking inside, but they're gonna hold on to it, and there's the foul by Brendan Faust, second. And that's gonna put Mathis at the line. Mathis, 64% foul shooting. He's missed his only foul shot tonight. This is a big one. And rolls it off. Wow. That is 5 in a row that the Owls have missed from the foul line. This could be looming big. 20.9 seconds to go. Second attempt now, Mathis. Got that one. Wrote that streak. 2-point lead at 59-57. Pressure put on by the Owls now. In the hands of Hedgepeth. 16 seconds to go. Hedgepeth looking at, and stolen by Tolbert. And Tolbert is fouled. The ball was they're trying to get the ball in the hands of Greiser, but Tolbert with the steal. He's fouled by Trip Toll. So now, here we get the steal. There's the steal. And Toll did what he had to do. And meanwhile, Colin Tolbert breaks that 0-for-4 streak at the line. Big foul shot. 3-point lead, 7 seconds to go. And this one could be the biggest one of the night. And misses it, but offensive rebound put up and in by Tolbert. Wow, missed the foul shot. And the time has run out, and the Mount Healthy Owls have won 62-57 in a wild array of the last 7 seconds. Tolbert misses the foul shot, gets the offensive rebound, puts the basket back in, and the Owls are going to move on to play the Turpin Spartans next Thursday at 6 o'clock in this gym for the second round action in Division I as Mount Healthy moves to 16-7 on the season. A great game, a great first round game here, and Loveland Tigers have nothing to be ashamed of. They finished the season 12-11, but how about Jalen Greiser, 32 points, a career high in the game. We like to thank our entire crew. Josh is in the truck. You see all the crew people up there. Thank you so much. Scott Kaufman, thank you for hosting us here at Lakota West High School. Your final 62-57 in favor of the Mount Healthy Fighting Owls. This is Bill Preston, the entire ICRC crew, saying goodbye from Lakota West High School.